Here back for another update. Let's take a look at the Russell 2000 over here. And I'm bullish on the Russell 2000. I do think that it is a very important ticker to watch along with the rest of the US stock market. The reason I say that is because crypto does tend to follow along in the footsteps of the US stock market, in particular the Russell 2000. Going back here to March 2021, I actually do think that the Russell topped here and put in its fifth wave. And now we're just working on our B wave to the upside. And this B wave would likely come towards the 1.236% extension towards the 27 to 2800 region before having a 5 wave crashing structure to the downside. Now, this is what a 335 Elliott wave flat pattern looks like. Notice how your B wave comes beyond the start of your A wave, and then you have a 5 wave move down here within your C wave. Usually what happens in the market is that when your B wave comes in, you have a lot of market participants who think that it's going to continue to go on higher, when in reality, we make our way back down in a 5 wave move. So this over here would be your A wave, right? This is your B wave, and then this over here is your C wave. If you take a fib from this high down to this low, this B wave would likely come up towards the 1.236 or the 1.382 extension. Okay, now the 1.236 is sitting right there at 2700, and there is a possibility we go ahead and extend towards that 2800 region before turning down from there. Now, just because I think that the Russell 2000 topped out over here back in March 2021 doesn't mean I don't think that the Russell 2000 will expand. In fact, I do think that we're already in the midst of an expansion. Going back to these lows over here, you see we've been accumulating at these lows within this range going a little bit over 2 years now. Okay, this is over 730 days. So you had your accumulation at the lows, right? And a lot of chop and grind. And then you finally had your expansion above the range, and then you solidified that range as support in the form of an ABC correction, right? This is your flat pattern, and then you had your continuation up. Okay, this move over here that we had on August 1st it's reminiscent of what we had back in February, March 2020 when we had our COVID scare. Okay, going back here in 2020, you can see this COVID scare. You see this dip over here, a little bit over 44%, and then you see how you see how fast we recovered. Very nice grind to the upside. I think that's the exact same thing that's playing out over here. You had your Japanese banking scare, right? Japanese stock market crash scare, U.S. recession scare right over here on August 1st. We went ahead and did a double bottom, and now we're seeing our grind to the upside. You can see that we're seeing a little bit of rejection here at this 78.6% fib, but ultimately I do think that will make our way above this level and above the 2300 level towards 2700, which I'll show you in a few. Okay, so remember, the Russell 2000, you have to always take a look at where the price action is coming from, right? It wouldn't make sense if the Russell fell down from here like this, okay? The reason for that is because we've been accumulating here at the lows. Then we finally had our expansion above the range. Then we solidified that range as support in the form of an ABC correction. And then we had your continuation, your sell-off, capitulation, your scare, your double bottom, and then you're seeing a little bit over a 12% rise in the matter of 21 days, matter of 3 weeks. Okay? So this over here I just think it was a COVID scare. It was much like the COVID scare. We just did a double bottom, and now we're going to see that grind to the upside. Okay? And I do think that the Russell 2000 is going to expand upwards. Going over here to the E-mini Russell 2000 index futures, looking at the 5-minute time frame, we do see a bullish inverted head and shoulders pattern holding this support very nice over here. Going into tomorrow, Thursday, August 29th, we'll see how the Russell opens. But so far, we do have a bullish setup here on the 5-minute time frame. Not only do we have a bullish inverted head and shoulders pattern on the small time frame, but we've also come down to the 61.8% fib over here. So if you take a fib from this low here on August 22nd, to this high on August 26th. You see how we came down to the 618 going on, and then if you go on the 5-minute time frame, we have a possible bullish inverted head and shoulders pattern. Okay, so I do expect the 786 to be broken over here at 2233. This over here would be all of your supports. Okay, all of these levels over here. Okay, these are your support levels. Okay, you just take a simple fib from this low over here on August 5th up to this high here on August 26th, then you get all your support levels. We're technically already on the 23.6% fib coming back here to the E-mini Russell Index Futures. This over here is holding as nice support. So we'll see tomorrow how the Russell opens. Okay, there is a possibility it falls down to the lower retracements, but that's okay. I still think that we're going to continue up higher. However, this support here sitting at 2190. Let me see here. Yeah, 2190 is holding pretty well. Okay, so wouldn't be surprised we see a move above this neckline sitting at 2207, and then going forward. So going forward, what bulls would want to see is a move above 2213, but first a move above this neckline at 2202. Okay, so going forward, we do see that the Russell is likely to continue its expansion to the upside, and that move that we had was very similar to the move that we had back here in January, February 2020 when we had that COVID scare. Okay, right? So dissecting all of these waves over here, back to March 2021, you had your 3-wave move down to formulate your A wave. Within this 3-wave move, you have a 3-wave move down, a 3-wave move up, and then a 5-wave move to the upside with a truncation in the 5th. And then you have another 3-wave move up, 3-wave move down, and now we're working on our 5-wave move to the upside for your B wave. Of your C wave within your larger B wave. Okay, so I'm just showing you the subwaves within the subwaves. Okay, this is what it looks like. Right? 3 down, 3 up, and then you have your 5 down. Okay, so 3, 3, 5 in your ABC. Okay, so your A wave is done, and then you have another 3, 3, 5 within your B before you have a 5-wave move to the downside. Okay, so everything is going well in regards to the Elliott wave count. We're still grinding our way to the upside. As you can see, this lower trend is still holding. Okay, still holding over here. Okay, so these over here would be the fibs. Okay, and you would want to take a look at this bullish inverted head and shoulders pattern for the rest of the trading week. Okay, so everything is looking good in regards to the bullish Elliott wave count. Okay, as long as we hold above this trend line, we're okay. Okay, you see this trend line over here? You can just come to your chart, place a trend line like this. As long as you're holding above it, the Russell 2000 should be okay. Okay, and that would translate to a healthy crypto market. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. In the next video tonight, I'll be doing XRP, so definitely stay tuned for that, and click the link in the description below to join the Discord so you guys can stay updated on all the small time frame and high time frame counts. Peace out and take it easy. See you in the next one.